I have to be honest with you guys about something. Recently, I've kind of been lying to you and lying to myself as well. I am feeling super lost when it comes to my personal style, and I am incredibly overwhelmed and anxious every time I open my wardrobe. There is something that I preach on my channel about buying less, new things, and wearing more of what's already in your wardrobe to encourage low consumption. And this is something that I have been working on myself for almost a year now, but I don't particularly think that my wardrobe reflects what I preach because I have so much stuff. And it's gotten to the point where I have kind of completely lost track of what I like and my own personal style, and that's really been contributing to a really big part of my daily anxiety. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think I have figured out why I've lost my personal style and how I kind of got myself in this position. There are a few reasons. The first is that over the past 6 months I've moved house twice, and I've moved from like the city to a little country beach town, and then from that town back to a completely different city than before. So my lifestyle and the clothes that I've needed in this time have really changed. I've also changed careers a lot over the past few years. I've worked in an office for a real estate company, so I've really needed dressy clothes. I worked in another office for a social media management agency, and then I've worked in retail. I needed a new uniform in my retail job every 6 or so weeks. I've also been a model for the past 10, 11 years, and some of you may or may not know that I've actually quit that, which I've been meaning to make a video on, so I will update you guys on why I quit modeling. When I was a model, I definitely needed a completely different wardrobe. Now I work from home and I'm almost 30, and I just think the way I've liked to dress from early 20s to now is really changing, and all of these things combined, lifestyle, career, age, everything has kind of really made my personal style change so much. But I think the problem is I haven't really followed how it's been changing, and I've kind of just kept everything from every era and every moment of my life. And now I just have this wardrobe that's really confused, if that makes sense. I then think the other reason that has really contributed to me losing my personal style is the kind of nature of my job here on YouTube.
Okay, so hear me out. I'm about to get real honest.
I have this little paragraph at the top of all of my YouTube video descriptions that kind of says something along the lines of, I have a larger wardrobe than the majority of people, and that is because of the nature of my job, influencing jobs and collaborations, and I've accumulated a lot of things and I have more than the average person needs. And then I go on to say something like, I'm keeping all of these things because I like to show you guys style variety. And I think that I have used this excuse to justify keeping everything and having a wardrobe that is just so large when I really don't need it. Not one person needs this much stuff. I also think that it doesn't genuinely show you guys how to be creative with less things when I have so many things. So this is just me being real honest, and it's really hard to admit all of this, but it just hasn't felt right. And as I progress on this journey here on YouTube, I just want to do it really authentically, and I think I just want to show you guys my journey along the way, because style does change, people's lives change, and I just want to make sure that I'm being 100% honest and I am doing the best by you guys. With that being said, things aren't changing here on my channel. I just wanted to keep you guys updated with my feelings and how I'm feeling, what I want to do from here on out is to really figure out my personal style again in terms of my new lifestyle, my new city that I live in, and also just really think about the things that I love on me and I want to wear all the time, and not just what I love on other people or other people's style that I fantasize about. So this is the first video of a 5 or 6 part series called Finding My Personal Style Again, and I'm basically going to take you guys on my little journey of all the things that I'm going to be doing to find my personal style again, and obviously sharing all my tips along the way. And I'm just hoping that this will help you guys if you are also feeling overwhelmed, or it might just give you some ideas if you like working on your personal style and really honing down on that. I think the main thing I want to do is just reduce that anxiety that I feel when I open my wardrobes. Alex and I have really made such a big effort to minimize most of our belongings in the rest of our house. We've really brought it down to all the things that we really love and we really need and use. We've adopted a minimalist mindset. We are by no means minimalists, but we've adopted the mindset to just reduce our anxiety so we have less things to move if we are to move house again. Also, just less things to clean. The more stuff you have, the more things you have to clean, and the less organized you can be. So we've really adopted that minimalist mindset throughout the house, and I just want to continue that through my wardrobe as well. I only want to have what I love and what I need. So I'm really looking forward to sharing all these videos with you guys. I think you're really going to enjoy this series, and I can't wait to see what I learn about myself and my style and just the way that this whole process makes me feel. This series will probably be released in between a few other style videos, so I'll put them all in a playlist and they'll be labeled episode 1, 2, 3, etc. So do make sure that you watch all of them because I think it's going to be really beneficial. So episode 2 of this series is going to be my wardrobe plan and my style intentions going forward. I can't wait to share that with you. Thank you so much for letting me sit down here today and just be real with you guys. And I'm sorry that I've kept this live for a little while, but gosh, it feels so good to just tell you. Remember to spread kindness this week, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.